weeks. It's Wednesday, May 25th, 2022. Coming up on the program today, decades worth of porno music. Plus, a midget pig slut blows snot rockets on his dick. Elon Musk will buy you a pony if you stroke his hog. And if multiplication is difficult for you, it won't be after today's episode of DV. It's time for another distorted view, educational test of patience.
We're gonna learn the multiplication fast because school and learning is where it's at. You gotta listen and study and do your part so you can get off to a real good start. You need a good start in this world today. You gotta exercise your mind and that's okay. Turn the TV off and the videos too. Your mind is where it's at and it's up to you. Oh, rapping with the facts. Oh, rapping with the facts. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you ready? Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 6 is 12. 2 times 7 is 14. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 times 9 is 18. 2 times 10 is 20. 2 times 11 is 22. 2 times 12 is 24. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 7 is 21. 3 times 8 is 24. 3 times 9 is 27. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 11 is 33. 3 times 12 is 36. 4 times 1 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 9 is 36. 4 times 10 is 40. 4 times 11 is 44. 4 times 12 is 48. Oh, rapping with the facts. 5 times 1 is 5. 5 times 2 is 10. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 4 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 5 times 6 is 30. 5 times 7 is 35. 5 times 8 is 40. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 10 is 50. 5 times 11 is 55. 5 times 12 is 60. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 6 is 36. 6 times 7 is 42. 6 times 8 is 48. 6 times 9 is 54. 6 times 10 is 60. 6 times 11 is 66. 6 times 12 is 72. Sevens are really out of sight. Come on, let's do it right. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 2 is 14. 7 times 3 is 21. 7 times 4 is 28. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 6 is 42. 7 times 7 is 49. 7 times 8 is 56. 7 times 9 is 63. 7 times 10 is 70. 7 times 11 is 77. 7 times 12 is 84. 8 times 1 is 8. 8 times 2 is 16. 8 times 3 is 24. 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 5 is 40. 8 times 6 is 48. 8 times 7 is 56. 8 times 8 is 64. 8 times 9 is 72. 8 times 10 is 80. 8 times 11 is 88. 8 times 12 is 96. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 9 times 3 is 27. 9 times 4 is 36. 9 times 5 is 45. 9 times 6 is 54. 9 times 7 is 63. 9 times 8 is 72. 9 times 9 is 81. 9 times 10 is 90. 9 times 11 is 99. 9 times 12 is 110. 10 times 1 is 10. 10 times 2 is 20. 10 times 3 is 30. 10 times 4 is 40. 10 times 5 is 50. 10 times 6 is 60. 10 times 7 is 70. 10 times 8 is 80. 10 times 9 is 90. 10 times 10 is 100. 10 times 11 is 110. 10 times 12 is 120.
The Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
I'm a sucker for other people's pain.
Oh, I am too. What? You didn't actually think this test of patience was over, did you? Let's do 11. Rapping with the facts.
11 times 1 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22. 11 times 3 is 33. 11 times 4 is 44. 11 times 5 is 55. 11 times 6 is 66. 11 times 7 is 77. 11 times 8 is 88. 11 times 9 is 99. 11 times 10 is 110. 11 times 11 is 121. 11 times 12 is 132. 12 times 1 is 12. 12 times 2 is 24. 12 times 3 is 36. 12 times 4 is 48. 12 times 5 is 60. 12 times 6 is 72. 12 times 7 is 84. 12 times 8 is 96. 12 times 9 is 108. 12 times 10 is 120. 12 times 11 is 132. 12 times 12 is 144.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
I'm a sucker for other people's pain.
Fuck you if you're not from Palm Beach County.
The vagina is full of AIDS.
Welcome to 1-800-ASSHOLE.
If you gonna suck a dick, then you suck a dick.
Yes, Tim Henson back here with you for the Wednesday edition of Distorted View Daily. Wow, a good chunk of the show's already done. We're like 8 minutes into this bitch. Gonna be a short day for me. Listen, I am so sorry for that test of patience. It was evil. I mean, I can't think of anything more evil than having you sit through 7 minutes of a woman reciting the multiplication table. If someone could top that, I mean, they would be a genius, an evil, maniacal genius. You know, freaks, I changed one of the numbers in that song. One of those multiplications was wrong. Do you happen to know which one it was? If so, there's a prize in it for you. How would you like some Distorted View merchandise? Here's the deal. The first person to email me and let me know which problem or answer to the problem was wrong, I will send, a Distorted View t-shirt, some DV swag your way. I'll make it worth your while. Of course, that means you're probably going to have to go back and listen to that entire test of patience over again once, twice, maybe 3 times before you stumble upon the wrong answer. So, to respond to my own question, yes, there is something even more evil than making you listen to 7 minutes worth of multiplication tables. It's making you listen to it multiple times. Fuck you. I hate my listeners, can you tell? Good luck on your journey. All right, listen, I do have a great show for you today. Oh my God, there's an absolutely insane person on the internet who has been collecting adult film music and creating an archive of sorts. This adult film music spans from the 70s to the 2000s. And these aren't just like, chicka wow down. The instrumental porn tracks. These are real songs with lyrics, something you don't see very much or hear very much these days. There are theme songs, music that plays, while the fucking is going on. There's even some music for porn parodies. You may remember in the 80s there was that movie 9 to 5 starring Dolly Parton and Lily Tomlin and Jane Fonda. Well, there was a porn version called 8 to 4, and here is the theme song to that production. Sounds kind of similar, right? Tumble out of bed and stumble in the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition.
Working for the man, the company store, punching in early, it's all such a bore. Pound those keys and pray the clock won't rest. Your boss wants coffee, so you get up and make it. He stares at your blouse till you just can't take it. It's summer and you need a sweater to cover your breath.
That song isn't too dirty, but I was interested to learn that there were a lot of porn parodies in the 80s. Including one of Ghostbusters called Cherry Busters. Very similar song. The audio quality of some of these songs are lacking, but still, you get the idea. Here's another song. This is not a parody. It's just a song called Fuck Me. Again, it appears like there's hundreds of these things. Now, those were from the 70s and 80s. Here's a song from the 90s. You can definitely tell a difference in the sound. I'm pretty sure the lyrics there were, take it in the butt like taking candy. This is the theme from Butt Slammers 3. 1993 film. So far, this is my favorite song. Give me that butt. Butt Slammers 3. Butt Slammer. There was a 1984 film called White Chicks. I believe the premise was just a bunch of black dudes fucking white chicks, and then they sang this song.
Let me tell you about white chicks. White chicks. White chicks. Let me tell you about white chicks. White chicks. White chicks. Let me tell you about it.
If you are a black woman, you might want to fast forward because these guys are going to say some things about white chicks that you're not going to like.
Now they're so hot, they're so pretty, they get down to the real nitty-gritty. White chicks got this attitude, they ain't happy till they get through. Give me 5 on the black hand side, there's nothing as sweet as a little white high. When I see black chicks on the street, I know white chicks got them beat.
See what I mean? These are people, of your own race. They should be lifting you up, ladies, not tearing you down. I don't know what's wrong with these black men. I think my fellow chocolate sisters are beautiful. Fine as hell, even. Take one of them over a skinny white broad any day.
Got to get some fine white pussy. Feel so wet and taste so juicy. Got to get some fine white chick. Give us some of my big black dick.
Switching gears slightly, I think this next one is a sci-fi porno. This song's called Wham Bam Thank You Spaceman.
Enough masturbation. Go get it on.
You're my UFO, Romeo. You give my whole body an unearthly glow.
Well, this is just the greatest collection of music ever compiled, huh?
Do you have to go? I always knew the love came from above.
What a holy fucked up land.
Amen.
What a sight. What a night. Wham bam. Thank you, spaceman.
You want to check out the whole collection for yourself? It's up over there at archive.org, the Adult Film Music Collection. I'll try to remember to provide a link on the show notes today. Here's one more. This is the newest of the batch. This is from 2006. I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be like Britney Spears singing a porn theme.
God
didn't know my name is Brittany. I wouldn't know I faked it if they fell off and hit me. My movies and songs, they go number one. I have sex with my bodyguards because they're more fun.
Back when adult movies were an art form, you know?
I'm looking for a dildo that fits just right. Y'all know the deal. Blowjob for record deal. Howard Stern even copped a feel. He said, oh yeah, those tits are real. Sometimes I go too far, having sex in the back of my car. Paparazzi follow me all day. If y'all want to do me, y'all have to pay.
You know, I keep thinking about that song that one of the first ones I played called Fuck Me. And yeah, I'm going to somehow relate this back to soda pop. I can really link soda to anything I'm talking about. Many years ago, Pepsi came out. I really am going to link these two together. Pepsi came out with Pepsi Throwback, which was made with real sugar. For decades, they've been using high fructose corn syrup, and they decided to make this Pepsi Throwback using real sugar, and they produced a great commercial. I love this commercial. The problem I had with Pepsi Throwback is the can design. The first time they came out with Pepsi Throwback, it was just like this blue can with Pepsi written in blue. It was so boring, right? So that's where they made the mistake the first time around with Throwback. But the commercial for it was really good.
Pepsi's got another hit on their hands, and it's called Pepsi Throwback.
Listen to when they sing the word Pepsi over and over. Sounds a lot like that porno music, Fuck Me. Talk about Fuck Me. Pepsi's got a new hit on its hands. I'm sorry, freaks. I digress. Well, there you go. Just some songs from the Adult Film Music Collection on archive.org. I think moving forward, we should continue with some sexy content. And thanks to Tim T, it's possible. Yes, in the Discord, Tim T posted a link to an X-Hamster video. You know what? I'm starting to like X-Hamster way more than Pornhub. It's a little grittier, a little nastier, a little trashier than Pornhub. Pornhub's too glossy for me. Oh, sure, if you like your cocks and pussies airbrushed to oblivion, soft focus lenses and good lighting, yeah, Pornhub's for you. But I'm going to have trouble saying this. But if you want to see a deformed midget masturbating and blowing snot on his dick, you're going to want to check out X-Hamster. That's exactly what I have for you today. Before I play this very short video, let's go to the comment section and see what people are saying. Delicious. Heart emoji. Hot and sexy. Someone asks, do you have white smegma inside foreskin too? Because I love that. The midget replied, and I think it's okay to call him a midget because that's his username. He's Midget120. He replies, I don't have smegma because my dick head opens up and I take care of my hygiene. Don't judge. It's important. What I wish for everyone. Keep your body clean and it will be nice for you and your partners. I mean, you kind of ruined it for the guy asking because the guy asking loves smegma. And you got to be all judgy about it. No, hygiene is important. Yet it's okay to blow snot rockets on your penis? It just kind of rubbed me the wrong way. All right, let's listen to this guy. Oh, I love that. He's just, his foot is so weird looking. So yeah, somehow mic'd his nose. It sounds really clear. Well, I mean, his nose isn't clear. His nose is pretty blocked up, but... Oh, big wad of snot lands on his stomach. I'm sorry, I have to see what else is on his channel. Here's one titled Humiliation of a Pig, Punishment and Pain, and he's actually dressed up like a pig. He's got the pig nose, and he's got, like, tit clamps. He's sucking on some sort of dildo, gagging on it. He gags on it so hard. He's sitting on his bed, and he's, like, top-heavy. And when he gags, he kind of loses balance and almost falls onto the bed. Yeah, he continues to gag for a while. Then he takes off his nipple clamps and he puts them on his ball skin. That hurts particularly bad when he goes to unclamp them. Check out the chapter artwork. I've got a picture of him. I mean, no genitals, of course. No, yeah, he's unclamping. For his final trick in this video, it looks like he takes the nipple clamp and clamps it onto his tongue. Yeah. Well, what the hell did you expect? Oh, and he's got his little tiny stubby sausage fingers pawing at his dick. I watched a bunch of his videos. I don't think he speaks. I don't know if he's deaf or foreign. Nonetheless, great find, Tim T. Finally, before we get into the news today, I thought it might be fun to take a look and see what type of videos TikTok has been serving me up. Now, the great thing about TikTok is its amazing algorithm. I know a lot of you freaks don't like to mess around with TikTok, but it's so addictive. You know, it's just an endless stream of short videos, and you just keep scrolling up. If it doesn't interest you, you just keep scrolling up. And eventually, based on what you watch, TikTok learns so much about you. You know, we're giving all that to the Chinese government, but that's okay. It's my gift to them. Enjoy, fellow comrades. All right, so looking at my For You page, there's like a gay pride flag, crazy videos, someone going after pedos, cop save 13-year-old girl from disgusting pedo, an army guy proposing to his gay boyfriend at an Apple store. Good Christ. So annoying on many levels. Recently, I just started saving videos that I ran across because, again, it's a good mixture of DV-worthy stuff. Like, this algorithm really does know me. I saved a couple, and I thought I would share them. These are real videos that ran across my For You page. Here's the first one.
Get ready to go to Taco Bell.
This is some woman at what looks to be an abandoned mall.
Get ready to go to Taco Bell. Get some mozzarella cheese sticks or some fiestas.
You're not going to get that at Taco Bell. Lady, I know Taco Bell's menu. They do not have mozzarella cheese sticks.
Fiestas. And if that bitch looks at me with that kind of look, I'll smack that frown right off her face. What you got to do, kill the cow to get the beef? CPS, sucker baby, Sue baby.
I don't know. Something about Child Protective Services. Now, I've got another video from her here. And yes, it is a her, in case you were wondering. Now, I don't know if this also ran across my For You page or if I decided to delve deeper, right? And I tapped on her username to see more of her videos. I don't know, but the start of this video includes a text message from someone saying, I'm filing charges on you, Sue, and Tret Redman and Donna for slandering and harassment. Hope y'all's prepared. I have so much proof that you're full of shit. Do you forget I rescued you from the fucking something house? And maybe crack house, I don't know. Trap house. The fucking trap house. Or crack house, in streets of Charleston and only tried helping you. You chose something that's blocked out instead.
Saying I'm on drugs and you gonna do this, you gonna do that. You ain't gonna do nothing but fucking suck cops. You're a rat. You've ratted on everybody. That's how my son Brandon Poe got out of prison.
She then lifts up her shirt, showing off her stomach, I guess to prove that she's not on drugs. I don't know how displaying her slightly distended belly is going to prove that, but okay, she does that in front of a J.C. Penney's.
Using my name, slandering my name like I'm on drugs. Well, things as you could tell, I'm not on drugs. I'm healthy, fat free.
Yeah, I know she says it like as you can tell. As you can tell, okay, I'm on drugs, but it's not very convincing to me.
I'm not on drugs. I'm healthy, fat free. Look at that needle junkie, bitch.
Yeah, I believe the final word there was bitch, but it got cut off. Someone else who appeared on my For You page is this guy. He's looking for love. I think like his shtick is all of his videos rhyme.
I want me a woman who won't run and hide, who can always come out, like my friend Christy McBride.
I don't know who Christy McBride is. The main takeaway from this guy's video is that a lot of women run and hide from him.
My name is Thomas Meyer, and I'm 41, and I'm looking for a woman who will be my hun. I'm looking for a woman I can love all my life, a woman who will agree to be my wife.
Ladies, don't freak out. He is still searching for a bride. You haven't lost your chance yet. And even if he does find love, that's okay. I've got another potential bachelor for you. This is Barry Hellman. Now, unfortunately, he never turns the camera on himself. All we get to see is his living room, where he shows off his 19-inch CRT television and VCR. Oh, yes, and there's one more thing.
Hi there, family around the world in this country.
A fucking low battery smoke alarm. That's the very first thing you hear in this video.
Hi there, family around the world in this country. Barry Hellman here. Remember, all races of people, different cultures, and all that invented stuff over the years, put their brand down and their patent down and made things the way they are today.
That's right. Races, cultures, brands, patents. I don't know what the fuck this guy was talking about, but kind of seems like a positive message. The next video I have is actually a commercial, right? This video is trying to sell something, but they get the weirdest fucking spokesperson. I don't know if this guy is a TikToker that's been paid to advertise this product or what, but he's got a speech impediment. And you're like, look, I get it. It's nice to be inclusive and stuff, but the problem is you're trying to sell a product. You're trying to tell people about how great this skincare line is. If they can't understand what the person is saying, how are they ever going to want to buy the product, right? Take a listen.
For all my friends who've been dealing with body...
Hello, my friends! Hello, my friends!
For all my friends who've been dealing with body hyperpigmentation,
what?
Big Molecules just dropped the discoloration-correcting body treatment. It's an all-in-one product that is formulated with jojoba oil, keeping the skin...
Okay, can someone tell me what that word was?
Formulated with jojoba oil. Formulated with jojoba oil. It's formulated with jojoba oil. A product that is formulated with jojoba oil.
There's something oil.
A product that is formulated with jojoba oil, keeping the skin moisturized, and there's nothing to hide. Ingredient list consists of tranexamic acid, niacinamide, and brightening ferments that all work to eat.
Okay, okay. All right, I'll buy the product. Just make this guy shut the fuck up. Now, what he was trying to say, the name of that oil that you can't understand, they actually displayed, they did some caption work on there. It's jojoba oil. I think I have two more short videos here. This one is pretty abrupt.
What should your penis smell like?
All right. My dick smells like wet dog fur and tonsil stones. I hope that's what it's supposed to smell like.
What should your penis smell like? The penis is covered in skin.
It's supposed to have skin? Oh my God, I gotta go to the doctor.
And certain parts of the body don't feel like they smell. For example, if you smell your forearm right now, it probably doesn't have an odor you can detect unless you recently used a lot of soap, cologne, or perfume. So you'd think if the penis is covered in skin, it shouldn't have an odor either, right? The answer is yes and no. While a well-cleaned penis might not smell like anything.
Aha! Important qualifier. A well-cleaned penis. Okay, now I know what my issue is. My problem with this video is that the music is way too loud and you can barely understand what he's saying.
Kind of sweat gland called an apocrine gland. Apocrine glands are larger, they secrete additional compounds, proteins, and fats, and they're largely responsible for body odor. Apocrine glands are...
Yeah, the mix is horrible here.
The other reason the penis might smell is because we treat the penis very differently than most other parts of the body.
Yeah, we do. I beat the shit out of that thing. After I get done with it, oh yeah, there's gonna be a smell. The last video I have, this woman just annoys me because she's one of these know-it-alls. She's correcting people on how they fucking live their life and deal with shit. When what they're doing is perfectly fine and normal and good. Take a listen here.
When your child comes out to you as gay or trans, don't tell them that you'll love them no matter what.
Yeah, tell them that they're fucking pieces of shit. How about that? Let's go that route.
Of course you do. But that's what you say to a child when they've done something wrong that didn't meet your expectations.
I mean, come on. These people are, the mother is, okay, you come out to someone, like, Mom, I'm gay. I love boys. I want dick in my mouth. And your mom replies, that's okay, hon. I love you no matter what. You're telling me that that's a bad response? I mean, come on. Little Miss Perfect over here has a better way to go about the situation. I guarantee you, if a child heard that, from his or her mom, they would not care at all. They would be ecstatic. They would be happy to know that their parent loves them.
It's what you say when they've been caught stealing a candy bar or cheating on a test. Instead, you want to say something that conveys there's nothing wrong with being LGBTQ.
Yeah, see?
Instead, tell them, everything I learn about you makes me love you more. I love finding out who you are.
Oh, shut the fuck up. I mean, it's never good enough. You know what I mean with these people?
Also, do not tell your children that you are afraid that life will be harder for them. It's not your children's responsibility to carry the weight of your fears.
Honey, it's a fucking reality. I mean, we live in a nightmare country.
It'll be plenty.
Yeah, hey, I'm just trying to prepare you for what's to come. Some people are gonna fucking hate your guts.
Be capable of discovering fears on their own. They do not need yours too. When a child comes out, the only emotion you need to express is joy.
Yes, there's only one acceptable way for parents to respond when their child comes out to them. Oh my God, I'm so happy and ecstatic for all of the dick you will be sucking or accepting in your anus. Your father and I are 100% behind you. Now go forth and have some fruitful butt fucking. You're an amazing person and you continue to amaze us. It's all very amazing. I'm not at all worried for you. That's not what parents are supposed to do. We're supposed to fill your head with rainbows and unicorns and happy thoughts. Let you figure out what a disaster the real world is on your own. I just hate videos where, like, you're telling me what I'm supposed to say, how I'm supposed to feel.
When your child comes out to you as gay or trans, don't tell them that you'll love them.
You monster! Now, if you stop that video 5 seconds in, it's an entirely different vibe going on there. All right, and with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news. Not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow? What are you waiting for? Sign up today, become a true and honorable freak, and when you do, you'll gain access to the entire archive of programs we've been at this show since December 2004. There's like 5,000 past episodes in the archives. More importantly, every week I do brand new Sideshow exclusive podcasts. Yesterday was a Sideshow exclusive one, and we'll be doing another new one tomorrow. Memberships are very inexpensive, only $6.99 a month, even less when you opt for a quarterly, semi-annual, yearly, or lifetime membership. For more information, check out superfreaksideshow.com. Great news if you use Spotify or Apple Podcasts to listen to podcasts. There's a super easy way to get new Sideshow episodes. You can sign up for access right in those apps. A couple of taps, bing, bang, boom, you're in. It's a great option if you know nothing about RSS feeds or copying or pasting or podcast apps and all that stuff. So check out superfreaksideshow.com and distortedview.com for more information on all of that. Thank you so much to all of my Sideshow members. They are the reason this show continues. There is another way to help support the program, though. We've got a Patreon account, patreon.com/distortedview. You can pledge as little as $1 over there. Every little bit helps. If you pledge at least $5, you get access to a special voicemail line where I will play your calls first ahead of all the other voicemail calls. So that's pretty cool. Check it out, patreon.com/distortedview. All right, 3 very quick stories now. First up, maybe I should give a bit of a content or trigger warning here because this first story has to do with rape, and it's very rapey. It's steeped in rape, swimming in its own rapeness, I guess. I don't know. The story's not even really funny, but there is an audio component to it, and I love news stories where I can play, audio clips and stuff. So let's talk about rape, specifically church rape. Pastor John Lowe II admitted a grave sin in an address to his church on Sunday, saying that he committed adultery, and he asked for their forgiveness. All right? And it seemed like the church was kind of on board. They were applauding him and everything. Didn't really seem like a big deal to the congregation. Things then took a sudden and dramatic turn. A woman stepped forward to say that Lowe had sex with her when she was 16.
Hi, Galileo 2333.
That's not funny. Galileo goes for much younger girls. Lowe's initial remarks at New Life Christian Church and World Outreach. Oh, that pastor's hand was outreaching, all right, in Warsaw, Indiana, had seemed to satisfy the congregation. He received a standing ovation after he confessed, calling for privacy and healing and saying that he was stepping down. But as Lowe set the microphone down, a woman and her husband approached the stage and picked the microphone back up. The woman told her own story of a teenager whom the pastor repeatedly sexually victimized and of a sexual relationship that extended into her 20s. She said, "I lived in a prison of lies and shame for 27 years. Now it's probably a good time to play the audio. Now, you're first going to hear some applause, and that applause is for the pastor who is just stepping away from the mic. And then some people,
please let us talk.
People get to the microphone and they plead, please let us talk.
For 27 years, I lived in a prison. It was not 20 years. I lived in a prison of lies and shame. Lying to protect the Lowe family. For years, I thought I was a horrible person having suicidal thoughts, not realizing what had been truly done to me. That I was a victim, and I would still be in a prison if my brother, and many of you know him, Edgar Wolf, had not approached me just 2 weeks ago with what he had seen as a teenager that bothered him all these years. His pastor in bed with his younger sister, t-shirt and underwear on.
I wonder how the brother rationalized that in his head. Like seeing the pastor in his underwear in bed with your sister.
People knew but were too afraid to come forward, and they have now. The lies and the manipulation have to stop. I was a prisoner.
Yeah, I could sort of understand that, like the kids being afraid, right? Because the pastor's kind of a scary figure. Like you think like, oh, the pastor's close to God. He could probably send me to hell if he wanted to.
You kept me in your prison. I'm a prisoner no longer. I was just 16 when you took my virginity on your office floor. Do you remember that?
Oh, my Lord.
I know you do, and I have plenty of other stories that I could bring to your remembrance. You did things to my teenage body that had never and should have never been done.
Well, I don't want to bum everyone out here, so I think that's enough of the audio. The interaction was captured on video, of course, and shared to Facebook by a churchgoer who said, "This is the truth. This is what the church stopped streaming." Oh, they stopped streaming on their own live video? Of course, Lowe had depicted his actions as an isolated incident and one that he repented 20 years ago. So, all is forgiven in his eyes, right? I already said sorry to God. It was nearly 20 years ago. It continued for far too long, he said. But the woman and her husband cast it in a different light. "My wife, it's not just adultery. It's another level when it's a teenager. And I will not let this man talk about my wife like that. It happened for 9 years. When she was 15, 16, the sexual grooming started. It lasted until she met me and we started dating. This is the truth." She recently decided to come forward, the woman said, after her brother asked her about something he had seen as a teenager. The pastor in his t-shirt and underwear in their bed. Church members immediately asked Lowe to come back to the microphone to answer the accusations. He reiterated, "I told you I committed adultery. Yeah, we already went over this. Come on, guys. This is old news. Why are we rehashing all this stuff?" A man in the audience asked, "Did you do it?" Lowe replied, "Yes." "You didn't tell them she was 14 years old," a woman yelled. Seems like the crowd's turning on the pastor. Kind of feel bad for giving a standing ovation to him a few minutes ago. Lowe responded by clarifying that the woman had been 16 at the time. There's a difference, legally speaking. The New Life Church says Lowe officially resigned on Monday in a statement and added, "In the wake of what has now been revealed, we are hurting and broken for a woman who has lovingly attended and served in this church for many years, as well as for her husband and family." That's nice. How about writing them a big fat check? The revelations have drawn the notice of prosecutors. The county prosecutor's office has confirmed it was investigating the claims. A representative said on Tuesday that the prosecuting attorney, Daniel Hampton, is not permitted to disseminate any information regarding alleged misconduct. So there you go. That was rather depressing. Hopefully this next story is a little more lighthearted. Oh, it involves a sex doll. A sex doll that was raped? Oh, no. A family phoned the police in terror after finding a suspected murder victim. Well, so far it's not too lighthearted, is it? After finding a suspected murder victim in the woods, bludgeoned, limbs and blood on guts all over the place. No. A family phoned the police in terror after finding a suspected murder victim in the woods, only to realize it was an abandoned sex doll. See? Light-hearted family fun. Vikram Dawson, 36, had stopped driving to have a pee when he came running back to the car in shock after spotting a naked body face down. He urged his wife, Sharia Vikram, to call 999, I guess this happened over there in the UK, to report someone had been killed and thrown into the bushes. The teaching assistant, age 33, also went to have a peek of the bare legs sticking out of the shrubbery herself before darting back to safety. She said, "My husband came back from watering the plants, and I'd never seen him so pale or scared." I don't want to be racist here or sound racist, God forbid, but I've never heard of like a darker skinned person going pale. Is that something that can really happen? You know, like the term or phrase turned white as a ghost. Like, does that happen can the color be drained from faces like that, or is it just a white person thing? It might just be an expression. Whatever. All right, my husband came back from watering the plants, and I'd never seen him so pale or scared. I couldn't believe what he was saying. He got us all in the car and locked the doors before telling the police what he saw. Vikram really believed someone had been murdered and their body had been dumped in the woods. He'd seen someone lying motionless, naked, and face down in a bush. The officer on the end of the phone was taking it very seriously. We were told to stay there to give a witness statement. As the family waited, a very suspicious bald man with a neck tattoo slowly drove past before returning. This guy lost his sex doll. He was looking for it. All right, this bald man with neck tattoos slowly drove past before returning again 15 minutes later. It caused petrified project manager Vikram to speed away. Paramedics called, asking whether there was any blood before attending police demanded to know where the family had fled to. Yeah, that kind of looks suspicious, right? A whole family fleeing. They returned to 2 cop cars and 3 different officers cordoning off the crime scene. Shreya said the area was all taped off. It all seemed so real, like in the films. Then they went to pick up the body and felt it was a bit light. It turned out to be a pale rubber sex doll. I think I saw breasts. Yes. It must have been someone playing a prank with a naked mannequin and discarding it as it was no longer wanted. Police even had a body bag ready and used it to take it away. They were brilliant, to be fair, and this was the decent and proper thing to do to protect its modesty. They actually said, "You'd be surprised how often this happens," but this one did look very real. Shreya's Indian mother-in-law, Kriti, 66, was beside herself, while the couple's 2 young daughters, Sasha, 5, and Maya, 2, were buzzing with excitement. Dead body, naked breast, covered in blood. Whee! Our house is a murder scene. Fun! They were loving it. According to a police spokesman, officers attended the scene and located a headless mannequin. Decapitation! Fun! Yeah, those girls might have some psychological issues. You might want to get them checked out. They're way too into this. The call was made in good faith, and to ensure there were no further calls from the public, the item was removed and disposed by the officers. So there you go. And finally today, freaks, Elon Musk is in a bit of trouble. I'm sure you've heard about it now. He's been accused of whipping out his dick in front of a flight attendant or something. He paid off this woman several years ago. I think he paid her $200,000. He wanted her to stroke his dick, and he was going to buy her a pony or something. He kind of sounds like he's talking to a young girl. Touch my dick, I'll buy you a pony. You want a horsey? No, she was of legal age. Like I said, she was like a flight attendant, and I think Elon persuaded her to become a massage therapist or something because he wanted her to touch him. I don't know. The point is, Elon's in trouble. You wouldn't know it, though. He's having a ball with this. He couldn't resist making a penis pun after it was reported that he exposed himself to a SpaceX flight attendant and propositioned her back in 2016. Quote, "Finally, we get to use elongate as a scandal name. It's kind of perfect," the Tesla CEO tweeted on Friday, adding a laughing emoji. It is. Elongate, penis elongate. You get it, right? Finally, we get to use elongate as a scandal name. It's kind of perfect, the Tesla CEO tweeted on Friday, adding a laughing emoji. Musk was referencing a March 2021 tweet in which he first commented, "If there's ever a scandal about me, please call it elongate." The joke wasn't received well by Musk's critics online. Oh, his fans, the Elon Musk fanboys loved it. They ate that shit up. Critics, not so much. You're accused of exposing yourself to a flight attendant. You paid her off, right? Asking her for sex in exchange for a horse and paying her $500,000 to keep quiet. Not exactly a laughing matter, one Twitter user wrote. Another user said, "This guy is the same as Trump. When you're a star, they let you do it. Oh yes, grab him by the pussy, touch my dick for a pony." Musk called the woman who accused him of sexual misconduct a far-left actress who has a major political axe to grind. And challenge. Everything is like political now with Elon Musk. Did you notice that? He came out as Republican, fine. He was asked to comment about this story, so he knew it was going to be published. That's the thing about the flight attendant. And so he got onto Twitter before the story went live and said something about how members of the left-wing media are, going to go after him with crazy stories. And then, 10 fucking seconds later, this thing was posted. So it makes it seem like Musk was onto something. I don't know. And now he's calling this actress far left. Seems very peculiar. All right, so he called the woman who accused him of sexual misconduct a far left actress, was a major political axe to grind, and challenged her to verify her claims by describing a part of his anatomy not known by the public. He wants her to come out and say something like, you've got a freckle on your left nutsack, or your dickhead has a weird indentation or something. This is information I would like to know, actually. Musk took to Twitter late Thursday and said that the wild accusations are utterly untrue. The allegations were first reported by, Insider or Business Insider or something? The tech mogul was accused of exposing himself to a flight attendant aboard one of his private planes in 2016. SpaceX later paid the woman $250,000 to settle her sexual misconduct claim. Musk was also accused of rubbing the flight attendant's leg without permission and offering to buy her a horse if she gave him an erotic massage on board the plane. Hours after Insider published the story, Musk challenged the friend of the accuser, who is reported to have been told about the alleged incident soon after it happened. Musk tweeted, "I have a challenge to this liar who claims their friend saw me exposed. Describe just one thing, anything at all, scars, tattoos, stuff like that isn't known by the public. Maybe he has a pristine dick. It's utterly perfect, no flaws." It'd be great if the woman was like, "All right, yeah, you've got a mole on your shaft. Now you, Elon Musk, have to take a picture of your dick to prove it once and for all. Is this the same penis? And we need a full body shot to make sure it's really you." This story could get increasingly gross. I can't wait to follow it. Musk was responding on Twitter to a commenter who wondered, where were these wild accusations against Elon Musk before he took a stand against the establishment? Exactly, tweeted Musk. Elon, of course, he's been in the news a lot recently because he is intending to buy Twitter for $44 billion and take it private. So there you go. Lots of Elon news and gossip. That, my friends, is your Distorted News for Wednesday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. Love to hear from you freaks, and there are many ways to contact the show at distortedview.com. I'm all over social media at DistortedView on Twitter and Instagram, facebook.com/DistortedViewShow. Don't forget, we've got a new YouTube channel. There's a link on the main navigation bar. Yesterday, we hit 666 subscribers. I think we're past that now, but I definitely took a screenshot. Satan would be pleased. Uh-oh. No. I know what this song is. Savage Garden. Truly, madly, deeply. It's funny, the things that people remember from past episodes of the show. That one really stuck in a lot of people's minds.
Hey, boo. Live Tart Faggot here. 3 things. 1, you're a liar. Snaffle Elements Rain is delicious. I know I was a kid when I originally drank it. The bottle is not as cool, but
right. Absolutely. Listen to me. I thought I made a retraction on this podcast. When I first tried the new Snapple Rain, I was not that impressed. I felt like it was too different from the original. That being said, I have really grown to love it again. I don't know if maybe I just didn't remember what it tasted like back then, and I thought it was different. Maybe it is different. It doesn't matter. I have been drinking the shit out of that Snapple Rain. I went to Kroger. They were having a 10 for 10 sale on this, and I blew through those Snapple Rains. So I agree with you. I was a liar. I apologize. You're absolutely right. Snapple Rain is good.
Elements Rain is delicious. I know I was a kid when I originally drank it. The bottle is not as cool, but it is still delicious. Number 2, if you're still really interested in the Andy Dick saga, there's a podcast on YouTube called The Keno Casino.
Oh, Lord.
It would take a long time for me to explain what the Keno Casino is, because it has to do with Ethan Ralph and this other, it's all in Kiwi Farms. Anyway.
Kiwi Farms, okay.
But they do a long interview with Andy Dick, and Andy Dick is absolutely insane. He says that he snorted coke off of Drew Barrymore's pussy lips. So you might be interested in checking that out.
Yeah.
And number 3, you and I both know that with this monkeypox situation, if the world has to rely on gay men not having gross, orgy-like bareback
doomed.
sex,
Absolutely
we're
doomed.
We're going to all be doomed.
Yes.
We're all pretty much fucked, and we're all going to die.
Yeah.
Anyway.
AIDS 2.0 coming right up. So, yes, I do want to, I'm going to have to follow that Andy Dick saga. The other one I wanted to ask you freaks about, maybe you can give me a quick rundown if anyone is following this guy named Lorne. I think his name is Lorne Armstrong, maybe. He was on To Catch a Predator. I'm pretty sure we played clips from that episode. But Lorne seems to still be around. There's a lot of like YouTube lore around him. He's been up to a lot of shenanigans. I think he's still going after underage girls, and he's been catfished a bunch. But if someone could give me a concise story of what's going down, because I can't piece it all together, it would be great. I would love to feature that on the podcast as well, because I think one of these predators from To Catch a Predator is still at it. This podcast is 50% meat skeleton, 50% pedophiles.
Well, hi there. This is Jackie with Butler Sewer and Drain Cleaning. I just got a phone call.
This is so Brad. I can already tell you what's going on here. Brad Carter left my voicemail line as a contact number.
Well, hi there. This is Jackie with Butler Sewer and Drain Cleaning. I just got a phone call that you flushed your toilet paper holder down the toilet. We can come and get that out for you if you'd like to call me, 541.
I don't think we need to give out the whole number. I flushed my toilet paper holder down the toilet. I ran out of toilet paper, right? So I wiped my ass with the holder and then tried flushing that.
Hey, love lady, cat lady.
Uh-oh.
We miss you.
Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah, this was sent in shortly after she died. Yeah, I was kind of worried that we were going to get some old voicemails, from before she died, saying mean things about her, some, voicemail war fodder. But thankfully, none of that.
Hey, Timmy Boo, this is Avery Satanas. Man, hearing about Cat Lady is real.
Yes, we've arrived at mid-February in the voicemails, so we're going to be getting a lot of people calling in wanting to talk about Love Lady Cat Lady, which I think is actually nice. It's good to remember her.
Hearing about
Never forget.
Cat Lady really fucked me up today, man.
Yeah.
She was a good gal.
The best.
I remember listening to the speeches that incited the January 6th insurrection with her. And
it's a weird thing to remember, okay?
The fucked up part is I had to hear about it from fucking Mead. When he said, did the crazy lady take the jab? Crazy cat lady?
Did Mead say that? Mead found out that Love Lady Cat Lady passed away, and his first question was, did she get vaccinated?
Did the crazy lady take the jab? Crazy cat lady take the jab?
That is so Mead.
That got me fucked up. Mead's a real fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, I thought, Mead sent an email to me, and he was very nice. He was like, I'm so sorry that she passed away. She seemed like a good person. And, of course, Mead is still a fucking dick.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, she's... We're going to miss her.
Absolutely. Every day. She was the heart and soul of the Dick Sword. That's a name she came up with, right? For our Discord. She would call it the Dick Sword.
Okay, you and your boyfriend do not need to go on a picnic. You need to go on a dicknic. Yeah. And the fact that, like, you said he's Cuban, I just imagine you'd be like, oh, douchey. And be like, oh, Timmy, I'm home. Bend over. Because you are totally the fucking...
It's not like right off the boat bottom. Or something.
You admitted to it.
What?
With your diarrhea, feeling like you get fucked in the butt with a piece of shit, and then having other people say, like, oh, well, you just need to install the fucking bidet. You know what? No, you're giving away too much personal information. I'm going to stalk you now.
Well, there you go. This guy thinks I'm a messy, dirty bottom boy. All right. Interesting theory there. That is all the time we have on this edition of the show. Want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God, is it? Oh, God.
What should your penis smell like?
Spread the distortion. STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to give us a 5-star rating, a thumbs up, or like wherever you can rate and review podcasts. Tomorrow's episode is going to be Sideshow exclusive. If you want to hear it, you got to sign up, superfreaksideshow.com. Otherwise, I will be back on Friday to end the week. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
The countdown will begin this Sunday afternoon at 1, right here on the radio station you grew up with, Music Radio 138. Oh, fuck.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.